Check out my Marilyn Manson shirt. It's fucking dope. What's up, guys? I'm here to review Crimson Peak 2015, directed by Guillermo del Toro.
Ghosts are real. That much I know. I've seen them all.
So the plot begins with a young woman and her mother died or passed away, but when she's a child, she's alone in her bed and she gets visited by her mother's ghost, warning her not to go to Crimson Peak when she's old enough. Years later, when she's old enough, she is an author and she likes writing ghost stories, but of course, she always wants to have a love story instead, so she puts ghosts in the love story. But to some viewers, it's not going to make sense, like myself, because it kind of reflects on what the movie is portraying, because a lot of people are expecting to watch this movie a haunted house movie, which it isn't the case. This movie is more of a love story. It's just with ghosts in it. So,
would you be mine? Edith, this is my sister.
I don't think she's the right choice.
You have to trust me.
she then falls in love with a young man, which is played by Tom Hiddleston. Of course, her father doesn't approve of him, and the father's actually played by Jim Beaver, who played Bobby in the Supernatural series. The father becomes suspicious of the young man, which is played by Tom Hiddleston, and his sister. Once he gets suspicious, he sends an investigator, a private investigator, to do some research on them. Of course, he found some stuff he didn't like and tells them to try to banish them out of town, but of course, later that night, he gets killed by a mysterious person, which could have been one of the siblings, but the movie doesn't reveal that till the very end. I'm not gonna say who it is, but Tom Hiddleston, of course, tries to marry the daughter, or the main character, and once they get married, they decided to go to Crimson Peak, which her warning or her future nightmares becoming a reality.
Starts holding on to things.
Has anyone died in this house?
And once she goes to Crimson Peak, she sees all these spirits and ghosts, entities warning her to get out of the house, warning her just stuff about Tom Hiddleston, not to trust him, not to trust his sister, because there's like dark secrets underneath this mansion and dark secrets that they're holding and that they did when they were kids. And that's all I could say, because I don't want to spoil what they're trying to accomplish in this movie, the two siblings, and what's their purpose for bringing the main character to the mansion.
There are parts of the house that are unsafe.
So what did I think about this movie? This movie is actually well done. It's directed by Guillermo del Toro. He did Blade 2, Hellboy, Pan's Labyrinth. And a lot of people are going to be disappointed watching this because, or you guys might be disappointed as well, because this movie, when it came out, it was marketed as a ghost movie or a haunted house movie, and it was going to have like jump scares. It was going to have like just ghosts and the supernatural elements everywhere in this movie. But as it turns out, this movie is not that. It's in quite the opposite. It's more of a love story than a ghost story. It just has ghosts in it, of course, but it's more of a love story. So for that, the marketing was kind of wrong, or at least they marketed it kind of wrong. And a lot of people, I was one of those people that was disappointed at first, but I grew to appreciate this movie. So if you guys want to watch a haunted house movie, then I don't recommend this movie. But if you guys want to see an intellectual, like romantic gothic horror movie, then yeah, I recommend this movie, especially directed by one of the best filmmakers of all time.
Violent deaths.
In your own best interest, proceed with caution, keeping them alive when they shouldn't be.
So I would rate this movie a solid 7 out of 10. Pretty average. I mean, it's not the best movie I've seen, but it's a pretty good one, especially for a modern horror movie. So yeah, 7 out of 10. So this was my quick review of Crimson Peak 2015. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Do we have to do this? Must we?
Yes. You have no idea what they do.
What do you want?
leave.
You have nowhere else to go.
This is your home now.